Hey YouTube, today we're going to be doing a review of two of the printers that I have purchased for DTF printing. DTF printing, it is direct to film process to where the ink goes onto a film and then you take the film and press it onto a t-shirt. The two printers that I have purchased are the Procolored 13 dual head DTF-PRO A3 DTF printer and the Gallery DTF printer from US Cutter. The first one I'm gonna go over, which is because it's pretty long, is the Procolored. And the Procolored Pros are its speed, because it is a dual head printer, its high quality of prints, and it comes with all of its supplies. Now, the cons of the Procolored is quite extensive. First of all, customer service is not US based. So you will be up late hours trying to get a hold to them, and it will be a long time. The language barrier is also another problem, and the software must be downloaded by them. And after the software is downloaded by them, they don't tell you that you may have to call them back so they can set up the print parameters. And the print parameters are where they set it up to where the ink drops in certain spots and the amount of ink that drops on there. Once again, the software is not user-friendly. It comes up in another language and you have to figure out what the other language is in the tab to be able to change it to English. So I don't know how many languages you know, but it doesn't show up as English. You have to know Chinese to find English. The setup is not user-friendly. Once again, I had to call them several times late at night just to try to get it to set up. Now, these are not the cons, but these are just some of the following issues that I've had with the Procolored printer. First, the laptop that I had was not compatible with the software that they wanted me to be able to upload. So I went and bought another laptop. But then come to find out weeks later, it was the part that comes with the printer, which is the Ethernet adapter, which it was faulty, so it wasn't sending the correct signal. So my old laptop really did work. After setting up, getting all that done, the ink stack went out. The ink stack is what rises up and down, which allows the ink to go through it to be able to prime it, basically. Well, that went out. And by the time they figured out what the problem was, first of all, I had to take the printer apart. They had me take the sides off first, then the back off, and then another side off, and then the front off, in order to get to some wires, unplug a wire, plug it back up, then the ink stack started working. But then the ink wasn't working, so they had me tie off another line with a zip tie. It was just a whole lot of stuff to do. And mind you, I had only had the printer probably 3 weeks by then, maybe 2-3 weeks before all of that started going on. And then after we got the ink stack going, the ink running through, then the print head went out. Now, granted, they did send me a print head for free. I think it was like $370 some, but they sent it to me for free. But by the time I received that print head, the other print head went out. So I'll have to purchase that print head to make the printer work again. I purchased it September 27th, and I had to go back and buy some more film because we had ran so many tests setting up the ink parameters. So I had to go buy more film, which was $247 that I had to buy again. Now, I had only done 10 prints, maybe 15 prints by then. After the print head went out, the red light came on and they said I'm gonna have to buy another print head because that one went out. So currently, my Procolored is back in the box. A month after buying the Procolor, I went and did some extensive research, and I found probably one of the best printers I've ever had. It is called the Gallery DTF printer. It is from US Cutters, and I'm gonna tell you the pros and cons about it. The pros are, it works. And by I mean it works, I mean it prints out, it does everything it's supposed to do. I have not had to contact any customer service. The setup was easy. The software is user friendly. It's a good quality. It sets out good quality prints. The main thing that I like about the printer is its ink circulation system that it has and the primer button. The ink circulation system is automatic, so it just works on its own. And what that does is keeps the ink flowing through the print head so it won't clog up, so you don't have to purchase another one and another one and another one. And it continues to work as long as you have it powered up. You don't have to do anything. You can go on vacation, wherever you need. I actually did go on vacation while I had this printer. We was out of the country and for a week, and I came back and did a print. Didn't have to do anything other than empty the waste container. That's all I had to do. I didn't do a print or any maintenance. Nobody touched it. Nobody did anything. The automatic ink circulation is wonderful. Now, what the primer button does is, like, for most printers that are DTF, the ink, the white ink has some sedatives in it that makes it get hard, that's what makes it stick to the print, and then your powder goes on that to stick to that. It's an adhesive. But the white ink can get clogged up, but not with this circulation system and with the primer button. The primer button allows you to prime the ink through the tubes. If it's not, most printers, you have to use a syringe, which can become very, very messy, and sometimes it can be even cause your parts to malfunction because you didn't stick the syringe in the right way, or too deep or not deep enough, poking holes and what have you. So I have to say that the Gallery DTF printer is a great purchase, and I'll just give you one quick little detail for that Procolor. For the Procolor printer, I spent $4,667.10. And if I make that out into t-shirts, I made 10 or 20 prints. That means each of the t-shirts that I have made from the Procolor will have cost you $233 because I only made 10. And it cost me $4,666. And that's not including me buying another print head and also buying more paper for the Procolor. The Gallery DTF printer, like I said, I've had no problems out of it. It's low maintenance, and I've only spent $3,994. And I have not paid anything else other than getting ink, which is required for the amount of prints that I'm doing, and a roll of paper, which, once again, I am printing, so I would have to purchase that anyway. So the only difference in the Procolor and the Gallery DTF printer, which is, once again, this is not a con of the Gallery DTF printer, but the only thing is the speed in which the Procolor does. It is very fast, but the only difference, but this is not a con to the Gallery DTF printer because it's a single head printer, and the Procolor dual head printer is because the dual head printer is faster because it has two heads. The Gallery DTF printer has one head, but it's still excellent speed for a one-head, single-headed printer. But I would prefer the Gallery DTF printer. This is the Gallery DTF printer. circulation paper. Beautiful colors. Now I'm going to take you to my Pro Color printer. Here's my Pro Color printer.
Back in the box.
Back in the box. $5,000. So unless you have a place in your garage that you want to put a $5,000 printer, I would probably rethink that decision.